पीडी रामकृष्णा। आज हम एक काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक पर बात करने वाले हैं, दैट इज़ अर्थ समिट, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट अर्थ समिट एंड एजेंडा 21। ये अर्थ समिट क्या है, कहाँ पर हुई, कैसे हुई और हमारे टॉपिक के लिए क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है। वी आर लर्निंग दिस सब टॉपिक इन आवर फर्स्ट लेसन ऑफ जियोग्राफी। ओके, रिसोर्सेस एंड डेवलपमेंट। रियो अर्थ समिट, रिसोर्सेस एंड डेवलपमेंट एंड फ्यूचर रिक्वायरमेंट उसी के इर्द गिर्द घूमती है। ये अचानक 1992 में ये समिट बनाने की क्या ज़रूरत पड़ी। सिंस द इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन, human utilizing resources indiscriminately for the development, technological development, social development, economic development, all sorts of development, human doing it, okay, और वो करता जा रहा है, और जिसकी वजह से रिसोर्सेस को, नेचुरल रिसोर्सेस को, रिन्यूएबल नॉन रिन्यूएबल बोथ, दोनों रिसोर्सेस को एकदम इनडिस्क्रिमिनेटली यूज़ कर रहा है, काफ़ी हद तक, काफ़ी ज़्यादा तरीके से यूज़ कर रहा है, और जिसका परिणाम ये हो रहा है कि global warming increase, extreme weather conditions, and the danger in front of our planet is that survival of human race. Human race कैसे survive करेगा, ये एक बहुत बड़ा डेंजर सामने है। तो ये डेंजर को भांपते हुए और आने वाले खतरे को देखते हुए 100 हेड्स ऑफ नेशंस साथ में आए और यूनाइटेड नेशंस ने उसको सपोर्ट किया इस पूरे प्रोसेस को, to discuss about the problem and how to save our planet, not only just the planet but mankind as well as the living beings। तो इनको कैसे बचाया जाए इसके बारे में डिस्कशन किया गया, और वो हुआ सदर्न अमेरिका में। सदर्न अमेरिकन कॉन्टिनेंट में एक बहुत बड़ा सा देश है, उसका नाम ब्राज़ील है। ब्राज़ील की एक सिटी है, द सिटी नेम इज़ रियो डी जेनेरियो, वहीं पर यह हुआ। इस समिट के एंड पॉइंट में एक कन्वेंशन जारी हुआ, दैट इज़ नोन एज अ कंसेंसस इन बिटवीन ऑल नेशंस, कि हम कैसे इस देश को, मतलब पूरे संसार को बचाएंगे, हाउ वी विल सेव आवर दिस प्लानेट, दिस रिसोर्सेस, हाउ वी विल कंजर्व एंड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द प्लान विल बी देयर, और कौन से क्षेत्र में हमें काम करना चाहिए, विच आर द फील्ड विच आर दोज आर मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। वो चीज़ इस समिट के एंड में निकल आई, दैट इज नोन एज एजेंडा 21, that is adopted by all the people, those who are all the nations, those who participated in these conferences. After that, several other nations also get included themselves into this agreement, and it is expanded for the sustainable and better future of our earth. Now what is exactly the sustainable development? ये sustainable development है क्या, और जिसके लिए ये इतने सारे दिग्गज जो है यहाँ पर रियो डी जेनेरियो में एकत्रित हुए थे? Why they assemble? What is exactly sustainable? Sustainable development is nothing but sustainable economic development means the development should take place without damaging the environment, and the development in the present should not be compromised with the needs of the future generation. आज हम लोग जो उन्नति कर रहे हैं, जिसके लिए जो कुछ भी यूज़ कर रहे हैं, वो इस तरीके से हम यूज़ ना करें कि जिसकी वजह से फ्यूचर आने वाली जनरेशन जो है ना, वो हमें कोसे कि देखो हमारे पूर्वजों ने क्या कर दिया, सब कुछ खा के सपाट कर दिया, हमारे लिए कुछ छोड़ा नहीं। ठीक है, सच अ सिनेरियो शुड नॉट बी हैपन। देयर लाइव्स आल्सो डिपेंड ऑन अ सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ रिसोर्सेज विच वी आर करंटली यूटिलाइजिंग। ओके, हियर ऑल द हेड्स गैदर इन दिस मीटिंग and they participated. Okay, now Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit in 1992. Okay, in June 1992, more than 100 heads of state met in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for the first International Earth Summit. Yes, this summit was the first International Earth Summit. Okay, this first International Earth Summit, and the summit was convened for the addressing the urgent problems of environmental protection and socio-economic development at the global level. Environmental protection and socio-economic development at the global level. The assembled leaders signed the Declaration on a Global Climate Change and Biological Diversity. The Rio Convention endorsed the Global Forest Principle and adopted Agenda 21 for achieving sustainable development in 21st century. Okay. Now at the end of this summit, some declaration done by this all heads of this document. The short document proceeded by United Nations Conference of Environmental and Development. Okay, it consists of a 27 principle intended to guide countries in the future sustainable development. Okay, it was signed over by the 170 country. Okay, at the time of this agreement 100 countries was there. Now it is signed by 170 countries. Okay, what exactly this Agenda 21? देखिए हम इसमें देखते हैं. This is the original document which I have extracted from the website. The Agenda 21 at a glance. Agenda 21 is an international blueprint that outlines actions governments, international organizations, industries and communities can take to achieve sustainable development. Okay, these are certain guidelines which is given in this agenda, so that every country must be follow, every organization, those who are participating, every individual level and country level, especially the nation supposed to be follow. They must amend their laws and create the facilities to achieve that goals. Okay, the objective is to elevate poverty. First main objective is to elevate poverty को elevate करना है. Then hunger. Okay, then sickness and electricity worldwide while the halting the deterioration of the planet's ecosystem. ये जो planet जो है हमारे continuous resource extraction की वजह से और लगातार development की hunger की वजह से, हाँ, अंधी दौड़ की वजह से जो हमने पूरा planet ख़राब कर दिया है, बर्बाद कर दिया, उसकी इकोसिस्टम को कैसे रिस्टोर किया जाए, इसके बारे में गाइडलाइंस एजेंडा 21 में दी है. द फ्रेमवर्क वाज अडॉप्टेड ऑन June 14, 1992 at the United Nations Conference on Environmental and Development. Okay, the Agenda 21 consists of 4 major sections. Agenda 21 में कितने 4 major sections है. First, social and economical dimensions. Second, conservation and management of resources for the development. Third is strengthening the role of major groups. Fourth is means of implementation. What exactly the first point says? Examines the underlying human factors and problems associated with the development. First examine करना है human factor कितना affect कर रहा है अर्थ planet को और उसके related कितने problems हैं. Along with the existing trade issues and integrated decision making. इसके बारे में इकोनॉमी जो ट्रेड से रिलेटेड है उससे रिलेटेड कितने इशू है और किस तरीके से दोनों का समन्वय हम लोग कर सकते हैं, फाइन बैलेंस बना सकते हैं. कंजर्वेशन एंड मैनेजमेंट ऑफ रिसोर्सेज फॉर द डेवलपमेंट. डेवलपमेंट के लिए कौन से रिसोर्सेज है उसको कंजर्व किया जा सके और उसका मैनेजमेंट कैसे कर सके. आइडेंटिफाइज द फुल रेंज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज, इकोसिस्टम एंड अदर इश्यूज दैट मस्ट बी एग्जामिन्ड टू अचीव सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. उसको किस तरीके से सारे जितने रिसोर्सेज है उसको मैनेज किया जा सके और उसको कंजर्व किया जा सके, इकोसिस्टम के साथ बैलेंस करके एक फाइन बैलेंस बनाते हुए डेवलपमेंट के लिए यूज़ कर. सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट सतत विकास. सस्टेनेबल का मतलब होता है सतत विकास, निरंतर विकास लक्ष्य. ओके, सो दैट आवर अर्लियर जनरेशन डन देयर डेवलपमेंट, दे कंप्लीटेड देयर नीड्स एंड दे enjoy their life with the utilization of resources. How the similar kind of resources can be utilized by us and also the next coming generation. Okay, strengthening the role of major groups. बहुत सारे ग्रुप्स है, नेशंस है और बहुत सारी कंपनीज़ है, मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज़ है एज वेल एज NGOs है जो अपना रोल सोसाइटी में निभाती है. उनके क्या दायित्व होंगे, व्हाट आर द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अचीवमेंट दे कैन शेयर विद अदर पीपल. ओके, वो इसमें दिया हुआ है. फोकसेस ऑन द सोशल पार्टनरशिप रिक्वायर्ड टू अचीव सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. सोसाइटी में किस तरीके से पार्टनरशिप होनी चाहिए इस पर इन्होंने हाईलाइट किया हुआ है एजेंडा 21 में. मीन्स ऑफ इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, सारे जितने पॉइंट्स है, जितने भी टारगेट्स है वो किस तरीके से अचीव होंगे. ओके, एग्जामिन्स द रिसोर्सेज विच मस्ट बी इम्प्लीमेंटेड टू सपोर्ट द सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर. सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर को किस तरीके से अडेप्ट किया जा सके, उसके रिसोर्सेज क्या है, वो सारा चीज़ यहाँ इसमें देखा जाएगा. ओके, नाउ दिस एजेंडा 21 लीड्स टू द मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल। इस एजेंडा 21 के बाद बहुत सारी कॉन्फ्रेंसेस हुई, उसको कॉप बोलते हैं, कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ पार्टीज़। और ऐसी कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ पार्टीज़ करते करते बहुत सारे जो एनवायरमेंटल रिलेटेड इश्यूज़ है, मुद्दे से, उसके ऊपर ऑल हेड्स ऑफ स्टेट्स कमिंग टुगेदर एवरी ईयर, दे जस्ट कमिंग विथ डिस्कसिंग ऑल द प्रॉब्लम्स एज वेल एज कमिंग विथ सॉल्यूशंस। ऐसे करते करते उन्होंने एक 8 गोल्स बनाए, मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल। ओके, उनको क्या बोलते हैं? मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल बोलते हैं। बट द फर्स्ट गोल इज इरेडिकेट एंड एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी एंड हंगर। एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी एंड हंगर को इरेडिकेट करना है। एवरी गवर्नमेंट ऑन देयर ओन बेसिस मस्ट बी डू समथिंग परफेक्ट एंड कॉन्क्रीट मेजर्स। ऐसा कोई काम करना है, ऐसी योजनाएं चलानी है अपने सारे कंट्रीज़ ने अपने अपने लेवल पर, जिसकी वजह से उनके जो रहवासी नागरिक है, उनके सिटीज़न है, वो जो है एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी से बाहर आए, हंगर से बाहर आए। ठीक है, योजनाएं चलानी है, उनके लिए एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट करना है, सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर और सस्टेनेबल एजुकेशन देना है, अफोर्डेबल एजुकेशन देना है, और उनको रेडी करना है स्किल्स दे के, ताकि वो लोग काम कर सके, उनको एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिल सके और उनका हंगर से बाहर कर सके। That is, it also include the food security of each and every citizen. Okay, that's supposed to be catered by the nation. Second goal is achieve universal primary education. सर्व शिक्षा अभियान जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने स्टार्ट किया था, और उसके बाद RTI जो आया, वो इसी सेकंड गोल का एक हिस्सा है, अचीव यूनिवर्सल प्राइमरी एजुकेशन। ओके, हर एक व्यक्ति को प्राइमरी एजुकेशन देना है और कंपलसरी है, और वो फ्री एजुकेशन होना चाहिए। ठीक है, that is also the part of this second goal, so that every person supposed to be a literate one. The third goal is promote gender equality and empowerment of women. Okay, gender equality and empowerment. Gender equality, every government supposed to create such kind of laws which stop gender discrimination, biasness, and also the safety of women at workplace, public spaces, and also create a stronger laws and create a justice system on a state level as well as a national level. वो उनका ये एक रास्ता है। प्लस एम्पावरमेंट ऑफ वुमेन, क्रिएट एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज, क्रिएट अ स्किल बेस्ड एजुकेशन फॉर द वुमेन्स, दैट इज ऑल्सो द पार्ट ऑफ दिस गोल। ओके, रिड्यूस चाइल्ड मोर्टेलिटी रेट, फोर्थ गोल इज रिड्यूस चाइल्ड मोर्टेलिटी रेट। ये क्या है कि न्यूनेटल मोर्टेलिटी रेट happening because of the not getting proper kind of nutritions, also not having a proper vaccination। ये दोनों चीज़ ना होने की वजह से जो मोर्टेलिटी रेट बहुत ज़्यादा है, उसको कम करने के लिए 100% वैक्सीनेशन ड्राइव, also providing nutritious food through Anganwadis and Asha workers visiting every small child house, door to door survey, that is totally done by the government of India under this goal. Okay, coming to the fifth goal, that is improvement of maternal health. Okay, tracking every pregnant woman, okay, providing them vaccination, also providing them a nutritious food, plus insisting that every delivery of a child must be safe and only under the proper medication, only under the proper medication that's supposed to be done. ये सारी चीज़ करने का कोशिश भारत सरकार ने की है, और जिसकी वजह से मैटरनल मोर्टेलिटी रेट बहुत कम हुआ है, ऑलमोस्ट नील के बराबर आया है। हाँ, जिसके तहत मदर्स को, जो वर्किंग मदर्स है, जो टेम्पररी वर्किंग मदर्स है, उनको स्टाइपेंड भी मिलता है 6,000 रुपीज़, प्लस मैटरनिटी लीव आल्सो द पार्ट ऑफ दिस ड्राइव। ओके, जो अभी 6 मंथ की हो गई है। ठीक है, नाउ कमिंग टू द sixth goal, combat HIV, AIDS, malaria and other disease. Now currently this world is going under the big fight against corona. Corona is a virus and it is a contagious disease, and fighting against the corona with a global pandemic, with the cooperation with other nations, is the part of this sixth goal. Millennium Development Goal का जो 6th part है, जिसमें combat HIV, AIDS, malaria and other diseases, that other diseases also coming under the COVID. Okay, current जो pandemic जो हो रहा है, COVID, earlier pandemic just like Nipah, malaria and plagues, all these coming under this goal number 6. Coming to the goal number 7. sustainable development goal number 7. This is a millennium development goal number 7. Ensure environmental and sustainability. Environment की safety, regeneration and growth must be ensured by the government itself as well as the individualistic nature. इसमें awareness campaign आते हैं, plantation drive आता है, okay, and educational drive आता है, so that our younger generation must know about these things. Coming to the 8th goal. 8th goal is global partnership for the development. Development के लिए global partnership करना. This global partnership for coming together, growing together and achieving together. Coming together, growing together and achieving together with working together. ये जो nature है, no nation can stand alone in this globalized world, and hence every nation is totally dependent on other nation. For that, in that perspective and in that scenario, every nation must come together and work side by side for the development of this world. This all millennium development shift into next sustainable development goals. Okay, these all development goals then shift into sustainable development goals that was upgraded in 2015. Now currently the 17 sustainable development goals are there. First goal is we have to eradicate poverty. Okay, this goal must be achieved up to 2030. Okay, every nation must work towards as per their capacity. They must work to achieve these goals, to eradicate poverty. Every nation must work towards food security and create a zero hunger drive, that in their nations not a single citizen must go, not only citizen but not a single individual go empty stomach. Okay, good health facility and well-beings. Okay, Ayushman Bharat Yojana and community centers, health community center, these all things are coming under this goal number 3. Quality of education, providing a free education facilities, also the creating a higher education institute and providing a distance education system as well as a e-learning system. These all things comes under the quality education. Gender equality, this is a similar goal which was there earlier in a millennium development goal. Okay, goal number 6 is a clean water and sanitation. Okay, Nal Se Jal Yojana of Government of India, which is directly related to this, so that the potable and proper sanitize and good water to every household. This scheme is directly related to this goal. Okay, now the 7th goal is affordable and clean energy, that every household must be connected with electricity, and this goal is already achieved by connecting every villages of India with electricity grid. Okay, now one of the most prominent and most dangerous factor in this all goal is that is a decent work and economic growth. The decent work, every individual having their own ambitions and own definition that which kind of work is a decent and which kind of economic growth they want. Basically to handle resources as well as development and environment along with this economic growth is one of the major challenging factor for the every nation. Okay, most of the nation is struggling for the economic growth and providing 100% employability to every individual, and that to the decent work. Okay, this is one of the challenging factor. Every government is struggling to achieve this, but although it is yet not achieved to be 100%, but yet they are working towards this goal. Okay, now the 9th goal is industry, innovation and infrastructure. Industry, innovation and infrastructure, this goal is directly connected with the goal number 8. As the industry will grow, more and more industries will grow, and innovative industry, that is also we can tell that sustainable industries and zero defect industries. Okay, the industries which are not creating a ill effect on the environment, such kind of industries will create a more and more work, and that work may be a decent work, and that will lead to the economic growth. Okay, goal number 8 and goal number 9 directly interlinked. Okay. Goal number 10 is a required reduced inequalities. We have to reduce inequalities, that is a socio-economic inequalities. Okay. So that the resources must be shared with the people, those who are not having access with it. Also we have to bring access to the all the types of services with normal and needy people, those who are unable to get it by payment. Okay. Sustainable cities and communities, this is a 11 number goal. Okay. Now there is an example of a Johannesburg city of South Africa, where we find in 2010, 2012, and as well as in 2014, when this city goes totally dry, no drinking water, and suffering for a huge water crisis. Such kind of situation should not be arise with any other cities, so that we have to create such kind of infrastructure, create such guidelines for the construction of the household and industries within the cities, so that this city is supposed to be self-sufficient for the natural resources. Okay, such kind of ecological crisis should not be arise in the cities. This city should not generate such kind of hazardous waste also. Okay, the waste management is also part of this goal number 11. Coming to the goal number 12, that is a responsible and consumption and production. Responsible consumption and production means we must be consume the things which we really require. Don't create the things which we don't require. Don't buy those things. Okay, those are unnecessary. Okay, don't create trash. Okay, we have to produce only those things those are required extremely. We should not create the things which are not extreme requirement, so that the resources, the raw material from which these advanced goods are manufactured must be conserved, can be conserved. Okay. Coming to the climate action, we have to monitor climate very precisely. Okay, the climatic actions, extreme weather events, precipitation pattern, that is a rain pattern. Okay, temperatures and shifting pressure belts, that we have to follow. Also we must follow closely the temperature gradients along the seas and melting of glaciers, Arctic as well as the high Himalayan glacier, those are melting, that we have to follow. These climate change may create havoc for us, so we have to create a mitigate plan and must take corrective actions according to the each and every nation's capability. Now coming to the article 14, that is a life below water. That is also known as a blue economy. The blue economy, the term coined by our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi ji, who coined this term as a blue economy. And every nation must take care about this marine life. Okay, because we are creating a monster of plastic, and we find that the plastic now entering into the marine ecosystem, and these plastic and this all pollution taking tolls on their life. Okay, poisoning them. Also microplastic, microbeads also creating a huge problem, medical problem for marine life. That is our sole responsibility to clean these seas and save this marine life, because these all marine animals also the part of this earth. Now goal number 15 is life on land. That includes all types of trees, fauna and flora. Okay, we have to take care of them, conserve them, and if possible save the species from extinctions. Okay. Goal number 16 is peace, justice and strong institution. So here is a hammer of judiciary, here is a pigeon of peace and olive leaves. We must avoid a conflict. The goal number 16 is to maintain international peace. A war is a destruction. Okay, war brings destruction. Also war needs a huge amount of resources to sustain a war. So consumption of resources will be very fast if war is there, and destruction of resources will also be there, and we will be on a back track if war happen. So maintaining a peace is must, and providing a justice to needy one. We must have a strong institution, those who give unbiased decision. That is what this goal number 16 means. And last goal is goal number 17, partnership for the goal. To achieve these all 16 goals, we require a partnership. If in this world any country going to say that I am just going to single-headed going to achieve these things, this is truly impossible. So partnership and participation of each and every country is very much needed. It is utmost necessary. Okay, that is what goal number 17 is saying. Okay, this is what exactly Agenda 21 and Earth Summit so far. This section is very much important. Okay, there might be asking a 5-mark question or maybe a 1-mark question. Explain. Nobody going to ask you about all the types of goals and anything. That is for your additional knowledge. If possible, you can explain in a 5-mark questions. Okay, especially the 5-mark question, short note on Agenda 21 or short note on Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit. Okay, sometimes if possible they may ask what is a current Earth Summit, that is a COP25 or COP22 or COP21, which were much more in a news and very much talk of the town. That might be asking, but not for the 10th. Okay, 10th standard. This much for the Agenda 21 and रियो डी जेनेरो अर्थ समिट. यही है अर्थ समिट और एजेंडा 21 की खासियत. ओके, इसके ऊपर काफ़ी बड़े सवाल नहीं पूछे जाएंगे. 5 मार्क का क्वेश्चन हो सकता है या फिर MCQ में आ सकता है कि ये कब हुई थी समिट, कहाँ पर हुई थी. ठीक है, इसके एग्जैक्टली गोल क्या है, वो बाद में गोल कौन से गोल्स में बदले गए. ठीक है, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट क्या है, सस्टेनेबिलिटी क्या है, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट एंड हाउ इट इज़ इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर अस, यही पूछा जा सकता है. ठीक है, चलो इसी के साथ मैं आप विदा लेता हूँ. ठीक है, अगली बार फिर लौटूंगा एक और इन्फॉर्मेटिव वीडियो के साथ. ठीक है, हाँ, अगर ये लेक्चर आपको पसंद आया तो लाइक शेयर कमेंट करना मत भूलिएगा. ठीक है, धन्यवाद. स्टे होम, स्टे अलर्ट, स्टे सेफ एंड कीप लर्निंग एंड कीप इम्प्रूविंग. जय हिंद, जय भारत.